All right, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here with another episode of Football Manager 21, and I'm looking forward to pushing even more forward into this season. We got a game coming up here against Arsenal. We're going to be at home, and I chose this game to show you because, first of all, it was either going to be Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. I don't want to lose 6-0 on camera. We lost 5-1 against Man City. But we got some things to report here. So let's go ahead and check out the schedule. We last left off with an incredibly disappointing loss to Leicester City. And we followed that up with a disappointing tie against West Ham. A even more disappointing loss against Norwich at home. But Norwich actually... And, when I was looking at these teams and I was saying, these teams all look like teams I should be able to beat. Well, let's look at West Ham, Norwich, Watford, and Leeds. Which, by the way, we got draws at home against Watford. A draw away against Leeds was actually what I would consider a successful outing. We were leading 2-0 with 2 goals early on. And we have to note, by the way, as you can see, we have a player who's been stepping up incredibly that I am a huge fan of. He's been playing incredibly well despite the poor form of the team. Jack Clark is turning into an incredibly valued member of the team on the wing. And this is just something that we have to make note of because you'll see his name pop up in the goals here. He got 2 goals in this game and continued with the first goal of the game against Leeds. Of course, we ended up giving up 2 goals in the second half, which was very sad. And that ended up being a draw. That could have been our first win in 8 games. But then finally, away from home against Burnley, we snag our first win in 9 games, and it was just, the whole team just felt great after that. It was a weight off our shoulders for sure. Ricky J. Jones actually didn't play that well, but I have 2 highlights I want to show you from this game because, just first of all, we do end up giving up a goal early on. And, it's one of those things that happens fairly often. By the way, this sound is definitely working, so I know you can hear that. But, this is just the type of thing that you got to deal with every once in a while. What can you say about that, right? He was a backup goaltender. Benda, he woke up one morning, he just didn't feel like playing. So he's a millionaire. We just let him decide not to play. So Fotheringham comes in and just that happened, which is probably one of the funniest goals against I've ever had. And I am incredibly thankful we did not lose that game 1-0 because I would not be laughing about it now if that was the case. And I do want to show you one more highlight here as Robson, this is something he doesn't do very often, runs past the defenders and just look at this. Boom! Chips it over the goaltender. That is a Premier League goal right there by Robson. That is worth showing. So I probably won't get into the habit of showing highlights from previous games like that, but then again, maybe I will. Sometimes it's fun to look back and see some of that. So, and actually, on that note, up against Man City in our last game, we were away from home. It was on TV. And then, clicked on the wrong thing, but you might as well take a look at this man. Victor Matthaus, we've talked about him a little bit. He's a very young player, new to the team, another Brazilian. And he managed to do something amazing here very early on, 6 minutes into the game, to kind of give us some hope in this game. As you can see, it did not end up going well, but we got a really nice play here with Jones getting it off to Reece Devine. Devine cuts in, and with an amazing cross, Victor Matthaus out jumps his defender with the header in the absolute top left corner, and that is his first goal of his career on our team and in the Premier League. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, if there are goals that I see that are worth showing you or highlights, then yeah, maybe we will do that a little more often. That said, let's have a look at the team we're going to be bringing to West Ham Stadium. Is that what our stadium's called? Hold on. What's our stadium called? Is it like under General or something? What is the name of my stadium? Facilities, Weston Homes Stadium. There we go. Look at it. We're going here. We're going to face Arsenal. There's a couple of reasons why I wanted to show you the game against Arsenal. First of all, Arsenal is struggling this season. They're in 13th place. Oh my God, I didn't know we were actually in the relegation zone right now, so this game is going to be important. But Arsenal, out of the handful of teams we were going to be facing within this kind of window of time, seemed like the best option. Also, Arsenal was our senior affiliate as we were growing up, coming up through the leagues, and we borrowed a few good players from them to help us achieve our goals of reaching the Premier League. So there's some history with Arsenal. So I figured it would be a good match to show. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're in the tactical meeting already. We'll set the opposition instructions. Defend with more width. Sometimes I feel like I want to do that, but then other times their strikers just run up the middle. So I don't know. I think I'm fine with how it is. So another thing I have to be careful with is that what happened in the Man City game, I knew I was going to lose the game. It was away from home and it was against Man City. So I just kind of quick picked and went in. And sometimes the quick pick sets Robson as the advanced forward and Jones as a winger. But I much prefer this. And I want to talk about the tactic that I've changed a little bit. First off, the most important thing, and this comes from an amazing comment from my buddy Lumia, or Dean, who commented on a previous video, letting me know that actually, my defenders, one of the big problems with them is that they are not very fast. 11 pace on Bohe, who actually, I'm switching, by the way. We're going to, basically because of that, we're putting in Frankie Kent, who is an older player, 29 years old, but he's got 15 pace, and actually it's still improving. So this guy, he fits the starting rotation a little bit better. And he's been with us ever since the beginning as well. He's kind of, him and Ricky J. Jones are like my two solid men who just have always been there and always play solid. So we're putting him in to go along with Munoz, who has just signed a new contract up until 29. And he is continuing to improve. And I noticed actually his leadership is 15. So say hello to our new assistant captain. And sometimes he takes the captain armband when the official captain does not. And once again, I don't even know. Is it over here? Captain Frankie Kent, right? He's the oldest player on the team. And Munoz is becoming captain material. The only problem with Munoz is on his contract info. Is it going to be here? He had maybe it's promises or something. Wait, if I go here and I go to promise... No, it's not there either. Well, he wanted to treat our club as a stepping stone, and he would not have me removing that from the contract. So even though this guy is developing into a pretty good captain for us, I have lost him. There he is. He apparently wants to use us as a stepping stone. So hopefully we'll be able to keep him around. He's a 3-star defender, and he's developing. But yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with him, but I needed him as a central defender. His pace is not terrible, even though it's not great either. So, he seemed like somebody I wanted to keep around, but he wants to treat us as a stepping stone, which is a little bit sad. Anyway, team selection. We mixed a little bit up here. We got Clark as an inside forward. He plays that position beautifully. And this advanced playmaker on the wing, here's the story about that. There is a popular football manager streamer / YouTuber called Fox, or Fox in the Box. I actually don't watch him very often, and that's not it's not against him. Anything that I have seen of him has been really good. He seems very knowledgeable of the game. And there was a video that I just saw. The title was Advanced Playmaker, or Wide Advanced Playmaker or something is amazing. And I just saw the title. I never watched the video. So I was like, okay, let's try it. We put Robson there because he fits pretty well, he likes this position. One thing I'm not a fan of is that he cuts inside with the ball. But one thing I am a fan of is that he shoots less often. And actually, I like that he cuts inside with the ball. I don't like that he crosses less often, because I kind of hoped he would cross more. But what does happen is he makes room for the overlap for King to come around. And King has actually been pretty good at crossing despite the score not being great. He's got some pretty nice assists, and I like him coming out with Robson cutting in, and it's the same sort of thing on the left side with Clark cutting in and Devine on the outside. Devine, as we saw at a previous highlight, I really don't like this, by the way, but he can cross it fairly well with a 15 crossing. Also, Devine has 15 pace, so he's not the problem with the speed. But anyway, sorry, I got off on a tangent. Lumia let me know that my defenders were pretty slow, which is pretty... I just didn't consider that, right? Obviously, they're running by me and they're getting a lot of breakaways and they're shooting the ball over our heads. because our defenders are slow. So with that in mind, we have a much lower defensive line. I tried it up here at lower, and it still wasn't making me happy, so I moved it even further back. With that, we brought the line of engagement down a little bit, because if you do things like this, the players end up spreading out too much, and with my tactics for shorter passing, or actually much shorter passing, it didn't seem right to me. So I brought them back, and Ricky J. Jones is fast anyway, so he can hopefully run past everybody. And with that, also, we brought down our passing directness and our tempo, because it's a bitter pill to swallow, but our team is not that great. So because our team is not that great, we don't want them, moving up the field too fast because they just give the ball away. And same thing with the passing. Like, the passing is not that great. I've watched our team make many bad passes, so I'm shortening that to hopefully make that less impactful on the team. And, since I've made these changes, we haven't totally, changed our projection, and we're winning all these games now, but we have pulled off some pretty good draws against teams that are better than us, and we got that win against Burnley. So, I like where this is at right now. I'm still evaluating the advanced playmaker for Robson, but hey, it hasn't killed us. These guys, it says that they're not playing well together. They're not paired well. I took McEachran off of attack. He's pretty much doing worse than everybody on the team in the midfield anyway, so I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I got to change some of this around. But beyond that, this is what we're going to do for this game against Arsenal. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I've brought this down to balance, by the way. I guess that is the other thing. I don't really know why. I just did it, so that's what we're doing. I'm a great Football Manager player. Let's go to match. Okay. Arsenal. We owe them. Go out there and get revenge. Hell yeah. Fellow relegation candidates West Ham are playing Tottenham. I don't expect them to do well against Tottenham. Arsenal are unbeaten 5 matches against Peterborough. Can you end that run here and now? We try not to pay attention to that sort of noise. Okay. Let's go out there and get something done. It's raining heavily. Oh, I thought he was going to take the ball there, Jones, but decided not to. Adeniran doing his box-to-box stuff. I've really liked this player at box-to-box. He's been generating some high game ratings, and he's been looking pretty good. That's a corner. King has managed to hold on to his starting spot for now. He tends to get subbed off more than some of the other players, but he's doing well. Let's see, we got Clark closing down. Okay, yeah, that highlight didn't really seem like it was going anywhere. Now we got another corner we have to defend. Are you kidding me? This is not how we wanted to start the game. Encourage. Who lost that header? Who was that? Was that Munoz? That looks like... Oh, it's Morvan. Okay, well. Alright. This is a very important game. If we lose it, we're going to be, sitting right in the relegation zone. Let's see if we can get something going here. Morvan to King. McEachran, small boy. Okay, this is good. That was actually much closer than it looked like it was going to be. The team is fired up after the encouragement. Mancini. You know what, man? Score a goal against us, I automatically just don't like you. Good job, Devine. Get that up to Clark. Clark is going to run with it, probably. Cuts inside. Okay, McEachran to Jones. We got numbers coming up here to support the attack. There's King coming in on support. Nice pass to Clark. Oh, okay. Leno makes the save. I wish my goalie would do that every once in a while. We got the corner kick here coming in from Adeniran. Nothing comes of it, and hopefully the highlight just dies here. Oh, what was that, Divine? Oh, I hope that's only a yellow card. Not even a yellow card, okay. That looked like it should have probably been. Seemed like he just attacked the player. But you know what? We approve of his passion. You know, he's a go-getter. Even if the ball's not there. Oh, come on. Robson. What? Are you serious? Are you actually kidding me? How in the world is that? How is that a red card? What do I do now? Clark can only really play on the wing. What? I honestly, I can't believe this. I legitimately cannot believe this. What if I put you there? I don't know, man. I have no idea what to do here. Just... Now we have to... Yeah, very defensive, I guess. Now this game is going to basically suck. And it was so early in the game. We're already losing 1-0. I have no idea how he gets sent off for that. I really don't know. Now, I have won games before while being down a man. So I'm not... What are you doing, Jones? I mean, it's not impossible, but we're playing Arsenal. We're down a man 12 minutes in and you give him a red card. Like, he didn't even look like... The player didn't fall down or anything. Yeah, King, push him away. You're a big guy. Move him out of your way. Although I suppose you got to be extra careful here because, you know, any amount of contact and you might just get sent off. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't think they're going to like me demanding more out of them, but I'm just pissed off. Unbelievable. Yeah, maybe we can set a record for how badly we lose a game. That'd be cool. Nice kick by McEachran, though. Jones... No, never mind. He had the speed to get there, I hoped. I can't... I don't want to say unbelievable like 10,000 times, but like... Holy smokes. I was hoping for a much better game to show you guys. And then this type of thing happens. Already down 2-0 here. You know, I was... Okay, Jones, what are you going to do? Just... No, send him off. He slid after my striker, so he should go to jail. Somehow we get a corner out of that. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, good job there, Adeniran. Wonderful corner kick. Great job showing me the highlight of that, too. I really wanted to see it. I suppose the game thought the ball was, like, close to going in, so it figured I should see that. Things were going so well this morning when I woke up, started simming, got that win against Burnley, got that goal against Man City. I was like, yeah, you know, the team, things are looking up. We got this game against Arsenal. It's the perfect one to show you guys, and then... I'll try not to be so hung up on it, but unfortunately, due to that, you know, we have almost an entire game here against Arsenal playing down a man. Good defense by Jones. At this point, we're just hoping not to lose incredibly heavily. See, that's where I kind of wish we could defend a little wider. I feel like if we defend wider, we can stop when the wingers cut in like that a little better. Was he offside? Yo! Never mind. You know, you want to get excited about the little things, and then your prize striker just kicks the ball right at the goalie. It was a good challenge by the goalie, though, I will say. Coming out like that to challenge was, like, it doesn't always work out, but I think it was the right play. Okay, get it to Clark. Yeah, see, Clark cuts inside, and then we got Reese Devine on the outside. He cuts in. It works really well when you have an equal amount of players on the field. There we go. Oh. All of a sudden, Ricky J. Jones does not know how to finish. That goal would have been huge. Would have been absolutely huge. It's funny, I was on Twitter earlier this morning, and I saw a clip of a NHL referee who was caught on a hot mic saying something like, I really wanted to give this team, it was Nashville, I really want to get Nashville on an early penalty. I guess, I don't know, he didn't like that team. So he actually got fired by showing bias. I imagine that's what it was anyway, for saying that, because, you know, referees should be unbiased. Bellerin shoves off Clark, but Benda, you know, was able to do his job there for once. I'm so salty. But I saw that this morning, that clip of the referee saying, like, I really wanted to get them early. There you go. He hit the ball first. You can't even... Oh, get out of here. No! No way. No way. No way. He hit the ball first. I'm going to protest this match. They're going to give him the freaking penalty. I already know it. Get out of here. Don't do it. Don't effectively end the game this early. Are you kidding me? Show me the replay. Show me the replay on that one. Doesn't matter. Incredible. 3-0 to Arsenal. We are getting kicked in the arse. 100%. And we can't do anything about it. Where's the red card on that one? Don't worry, guys. If and when things start going well for the team, you'll see the exact opposite out of me. I'm an emotional guy. I get emotionally invested in these freaking pixels on my screen. So when things are going bad, you're going to hear it from me. And when things are going well, you'll hear it from me in equal amounts. So I promise you guys that. Where is the audio going here? The game has been behaving strangely with audio. And in combination with my headset behaving strangely, it's just such a weird... Like, I can never tell if it's my headset or if it's the game acting up. Oh, this looks good. You know, Robson would be right there to pick that up. Just saying. He would have been there, right around here. Oh my god, look at you go, Benda. I don't know what to tell them to do. Berate. There's nothing I can really tell them at this point. The fans aren't even telling them anything. The fans don't know what to do either. Once again, not a single person, not a single Arsenal fan decided to show up for this game. Oh no. Cut off the angle. There you go. Good job. theoretically, when they come in from that angle, you know where to focus your goaltending. You don't want them to get it in on the near post because that's pretty much the only shot they can take. Okay. What do we do? Do we throw the water bottle now? I don't... That was terrible. No, I can't. It's not their fault. It's the refs that are... Is there anything that I can say about the refs? We can't get a result. I'm not going to expect it. You've been unlucky. That's literally all I can say. Good. The players agree. They're motivated. It's incredibly unlucky. Came in here with high hopes. We're at home. Clark cuts in. Adeniran looking for space here. Divine. That was a terrible pass. Sometimes in games like this, I like to just switch it to key highlights, but... Because towards the end of the game... I don't know. Actually, never mind. I don't know what I was going to say there. But I'm not going to switch it to key highlights. McEachran is so small. That's all I can... I want to nickname him Small Boy. Good job, King. Just kick the ball. That's all you do. Just kick it. Who cares where you're kicking it? The fans are just... I don't know. They don't know what to say. They're just perplexed. I hope he didn't hit his head against the post there, like it looked like maybe he did. Oh, God. The fan noises are very jarring. There you go. Nice jump, Benda. The team is happy right now. I have no idea why. Yep, he's wide open. Alright, let's just move this along. We don't need to be seeing these highlights, right? That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, these highlights when the game... Like, there's no real hope for us. So I don't really enjoy watching them almost score on me 100 times. There we go. There we go. We're just going to have to remember to turn that off later. But this game is in the bag. Very, very disappointing. But it's not a fair result. Like, we didn't have a fair shot from the beginning. Down a man so early. 7 minutes into the game. Oh, I just realized, by the way, I haven't even been doing any subs at all. Nobody's really tired. So let's put in some guys to finish this off. Higo. Go in for Jones. Matthaus. Go in for Clark. And Bohe's been... Is it Bohe? No, it's Odeja. Has been complaining about playing time, but it seems I didn't even put him in the lineup. So I guess screw him. And let's take McEachran off. Beautiful. Disallowed. You can't even play by the rules when you're up a man and you're up 4-0. Get out of here. I don't need to see this shit. We actually somehow have a 95% pass completion. That's because of the super short passing and the very low tempo, which is good. Yeah, okay, good. Game's over. The fans are silent, and I'm looking at OBS. This is not a headset issue. There's no sound here. Unlucky. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to look for every opportunity to slam the refs here. A humiliating heavy defeat to Arsenal, and the supporters are far from happy. What is your reaction? Well, you're not giving me an option to slam the ref, so I don't want to discuss it. How does such a disappointing result impact your plans from now on? We'll see what tomorrow brings. I don't want to talk to you guys. Unless you're going to let me... Oh my god, dude. We're in second last place in the league. It's close, though, okay? It's close. Some of these teams we can maybe beat. This is terrifying. And he's suspended? Okay, look. View incident. Let's see. Change my mind. No. Don't... What is this? No. It didn't let me see. Go back. Okay. Is it the two-footed tackle? Is that why? Because he went in with 2 feet? Robson has been given an automatic one-match suspension after being sent off in the Premier Division match between Peterborough and Arsenal. The suspension will apply for all English domestic competitions. A disciplinary committee will be meeting on the 22nd, in a week, to decide to extend the suspension. As a result of his ban, Robson will miss the game against Liverpool in 11 days. Geraldus advises you that Robson was dismissed for a bad tackle and that the referee's decision was probably justified. I want to appeal. Decided to appeal against the suspension. Okay. So, I don't know how long it's going to take for that to bear any fruit. Post-match conference. Let's go. That was Frankie Kent's 200th league appearance for Peterborough. How important. It's a great achievement. Your task was made even harder by Robson's red card. Do you feel let down by his dismissal? No, it's not as if Robson deliberately got sent off. Pellegrini was brilliant. I don't care. Robson's horror tackle in that match is likely to get much criticism from others, but what were your thoughts on the incident? I don't think there was intent to do harm. He's just not that sort of player. Mikel Arteta, that's the manager for Arsenal. I'm trying to... Like, right now I'm pissed off, but not at him, I suppose. I do know him, and we've had, like, even in the game, we've had talks together, but I didn't want to say anything nice about him. Given the lack of discipline that led to his dismissal, will Robson be featuring in your first team plans again soon? Absolutely. Robson is one of our most important players, and that's not going to change. I will just click one more day ahead, and we'll see if we can get some sort of answer on the appeal. Otherwise, I'll just update you guys in the next video. Okay, one more day. I'd like to appeal this. I'd like you guys to see... I'm sure nothing's going to come of it anyway, but I just want it to be known that I feel like that was bullshit. And you guys in the comments, if you think like it was a two-footed tackle, maybe just because of the fact that it was a two-footed tackle, it should not be allowed. But Robson really is not that sort of player. All right, Adam Devine doing well. You know what I noticed about Adam Devine, though? When I was looking at everybody's pace, look at that. 9 pace. He has other things good about him. 6'3", but he's incredibly slow, so I am unsure on him now. Okay, no, there's no update on the appeal. So we're going to end it here, guys. Let me know what you thought about that in the comments below. Stay tuned. The next game we are going to show you, and that's been confirmed right now, is going to be our match in the FA Cup, 3rd round against Millwall, which is a League One team. And that's Sky Bet League One, which means there's still the Champions League above them and then the Premier League. We need some positivity on this channel. So, and you know what? for better or worse, we're either going to get that positivity or you're going to see me raving like a madman if shit goes bad against that team. And if we lose that game, it'll be entertaining to say the least. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for the next one coming up pretty soon.